Something has felt off about Stewie Griffin for a while now.
Oh, that's a clown I painted, so you know I'm truly insane.
The diabolical baby genius we once knew has changed, and not for the better. But has his transformation actually hurt Family Guy as a whole? It's a bold claim, I know, but stick with me as we break down Stewie's evolution and how it might have contributed to the show's overall decline. In the early seasons, Stewie was pure comedic gold.
Boobs! My boobs? I don't think I... Oh my! Jewelry! I wonder what I'll get for showing this. The rules of this city are very unclear.
A baby with the refined vocabulary of a British supervillain, obsessed with world domination and taking out his mother Lois. It was hilarious because it was so unexpected. His character felt fresh, and his dynamic with Brian, the family dog, gave us some of the show's smartest and wittiest moments.
I mean, is it all about that big package?
Big? You really think so?
Are you kidding? Biggest in the family. That thing should be hanging from the ceiling of a deli.
Thanks, Brian. God, I have so much energy now.
Stewie's original character was the perfect blend of sophistication and villainy.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money?
He was a baby, yet he spoke like an aristocratic mastermind. Despite his tiny frame, he was a genuine threat.
Wait, not like that. Let me backtrack.
Always crafting elaborate schemes and deadly inventions to achieve his goals.
Sometimes you chase helicopters.
That contrast made him one of the most unique characters in animated TV.
I know Apu's not your enemy, but I just wanted to say I took Apu.
What made Stewie work so well was that he had a clear purpose.
Totally rational response.
His attempts at matricide, while dark on paper, were executed with absurd humor that fit perfectly within the show's satirical nature.
I did not want to have to do that. They were very nice to me up until then.
His grand plans for world domination, complete with over-the-top technology and ridiculous plots, made him a brilliant parody of classic villains. And of course, his relationship with Brian was the glue that held it all together. Their interactions weren't just funny, they had depth, wit, and at times even emotional weight.
They're just feet. What are they doing down there?
Brian was the perfect counter to Stewie's evil ambitions. Their conversations explored deeper themes of morality, identity, and existence while still being sharp and hilarious. Whether they were time traveling, exploring alternate realities, or just debating life's big questions, their dynamic was a highlight of the show's golden years. But somewhere along the way, Stewie started to change. His violent tendencies faded, the world domination plots became rare, and he slowly morphed into something else entirely.
Now come on, help me rehearse the audition scene. Mary, would you like to go to the farm and learn about the animals?
I don't want to go to the farm. We don't know anybody there.
No, Brian, you have to give Mary some attitude. Look, you do my line and I'll show you.
Instead of being a diabolical genius, he became a caricature of himself, more focused on exaggerated mannerisms, catchphrases, and shock humor than the intelligence that once defined him. Dialogue was replaced with topical humor and one-liners that felt more like meme fodder than sharp comedy.
Feet away and then panic because I can't see you. God, Brian, you are such a scumbag. I can't believe you. Mommy! Mommy! Where's my mommy? I have no one and nothing!
I'm right here, honey.
Oh, thank God. She's such a gross hog.
His British sophistication took a backseat to jokes that prioritized quick laughs over maintaining the depth that originally made him entertaining.
I don't know, I just parked it on the street and when I woke up this morning it was gone.
Well, this Nest camera footage shows you dousing it in gasoline and setting it ablaze.
I have Nest cam footage of you pleasuring yourself in our hedges.
Is it check okay?
This shift didn't just affect Stewie, it impacted the entire tone of Family Guy. A show once praised for its sharp satire and character-driven humor started leaning more on randomness, cutaway gags, and celebrity cameos.
Oh, wait, Bilf. Total Bilf. Yeah, so going pretty good. I got 6 pacifiers now. That was a big nothing.
The intelligent humor that balanced out the absurdity started to fade, and Stewie's transformation was one of the clearest signs of this decline. One of the biggest losses in Stewie's transformation was his dynamic with Brian. Their early conversations were filled with smart, often dark humor that set Family Guy apart from other animated sitcoms.
Maybe Lois got on there. She's fascinated by things that are going on in my life. And fine, I Googled myself, okay?
But as Stewie changed, their relationship became more about increasingly ridiculous and disconnected adventures. The writers seemed more focused on throwing them into absurd situations than maintaining the sharp-witted banter that made them such a great duo.
I guess. This really is the first place we've gone to. Perhaps we should try another lot.
Another major loss was Stewie's original motivations. His desire to take over the world and kill Lois gave the show a unique, darkly comedic edge. It was exaggerated enough to be absurd, but still rooted in a consistent character arc. When those ambitions disappeared, Stewie lost what made him compelling. Without his villainous drive, he became just another gag character in a show that was already becoming too reliant on randomness.
Met? I don't even know, say, for example, if you have a room up there. A room? I have a room.
Stewie's evolution mirrors the overall trajectory of Family Guy. What was once a sharp, satirical, and character-driven show has turned into something that prioritizes shock value and disconnected humor. The strong storytelling and well-developed characters have taken a backseat to cutaways and forced jokes. Stewie's transformation from a brilliant, menacing villain to a pop culture-obsessed joke machine is one of the biggest examples of how Family Guy has struggled to maintain its original appeal.
Wait a minute, who are you?
I'm your other son, Micawber, here for my cigar burn, good sir.
Stewie, go on, get out of here, you stupid laugh and cry, F and cry, what's the difference?
Now, that's not to say every change has been bad. Some fans love the new Stewie and find his antics hilarious. But for many long-term viewers, the loss of his original character represents a much bigger issue. The show's shift away from intelligent satirical humor in favor of randomness and cheap laughs. So, has Stewie Griffin ruined Family Guy?
To meet the president.
Meg, for God's sake, relax. You're not the first person to be outshined by a sibling. What about the third Bronte sister?
Maybe ruined is too strong a word, but there's no denying that his character has changed drastically, and that change reflects a broader shift in the show's comedic style. Whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing is up to you, but for a lot of fans, it's hard to shake the feeling that something special was lost along the way. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.